determined Verizon must pay $25 million to the U.S. Treasury for overcharging 15 million cell phone customers. It's just like, how do you catch these motherfuckers? It's like, who isn't overcharging us every single day and we don't know? And then, like, you know, Verizon gets caught.
Verizon sucks. They've always done that to people.
But they're not the only ones that do it. They just got caught. Jurors award $147,000 to a Tacoma parishioner who was seduced by her minister. What?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, also one that got caught. Today's the day that John and Yoko record Happy Christmas, War is Over in New York City. Oh, this is Christmas. Yeah, they did it today. So they were a little ahead of, they were like the Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Ground was broken for Municipal Shea Stadium for the New York Mets on this day. It's not even there anymore, but the Mets sure are. Yeah, go Mets. They better like have a better night tonight. Did you watch last night?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you watch to the end?
Yeah.
15 innings. That was crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
I know that one home run just blew it.
Well, the first inning they blew it by not putting their stars Golden Glove center fielder. The microphone's fine. In,
It's fine.
I don't understand. But anyway, it was. Anyway, so the center fielder that they should have had in, who's a Golden Glove center fielder, would have made that play. And the guy that had in center field, Cespedes, who has a bad shoulder, should have been in left field. So I think it was a coaching blunder. And then the end of the game, everybody was swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
When they should have just been going for a base hit. So it was a bad played game, which I think is going to cost them the World Series.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think because they had the chance to win that game
They did
several
have a chance
times.
to win that game.
And stupid mental errors.
Well,
so
let's
now the
see.
momentum's in the other team's favor.
That's true.
And I'm not going to be one of these fans who's like, you're going to go, you're going to win.
We'll see.
I believe
We'll
in reality, so.
Well, we'll see.
Doubtful.
We'll see what happens. It's all about, you know, games can go boing, 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 you know.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens tonight. Ernest Hemingway won the Nobel Prize on this day.
He's cool.
There was a meeting between Hitler and Mussolini on this day.
Yeah, I remember
in
that.
1940.
That's when Hitler got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Because he had.
They were friends behind the scenes.
Kind of. Well, I mean, because Hitler idolized Mussolini, and so Mussolini got his ass kicked when we invaded Sicily and retreated. Hitler kind of lost all respect for him, but a funny story about that meeting was there was a big PR stunt because Hitler was caught in that explosion. That Valkyrie movie, remember that guy? Tom Cruise played him, I forget his name. He tried to assassinate Hitler.
I missed that movie.
Well, what happened was Hitler was actually really fucked up, but they had like his jacket over his arm, and they, you know, because you still want to win hearts and minds when you're losing the war. You know, by then they were getting their shit down. And that meeting was a hostile meeting between Hitler and Mussolini.
Well, it was today. It was today, 1940. Today, as I said, was the day that the Statue of Liberty was dedicated by President Grover Cleveland.
Dedicated to Hitler?
In 1886. Eli Whitney.
Eli Manning!
You know who Eli Whitney is? He got the patent today for the cotton gin. You wouldn't be wearing that shirt if it wasn't for that.
Right on.
Macy's department store opened on this day in New York City.
I get a lot of clothes at Macy's.
It opened today.
David Bowie shirt.
In 1858. The New York State gives up the claims to Vermont for $30,000 on this day. So Vermont used to be part of New York.
Wow, that's
$30,000 in 1790.
Wow, that's pretty expensive considering that that New York was purchased for like $8.
Well, they sold it for $30,000, and that's where that Bernie comes from these days. But
What's
he's
that?
Bernie.
Oh, you mean Bernie Sanders?
Yeah,
but
he's from New York, but he's in Vermont.
Sorry, that's nuts.
Yeah, what's up with that? Go get a tissue. Battle of White Plains. Washington retreated to New Jersey that night.
Yep.
I guess to get rest.
Well, they were overwhelmed. Too. The forces.
Everywhere you go, Washington slept there. So, he had a good life.
What a whore.
He was a whore. Well, he wasn't a whore.
He was
a slut.
There you go.
Yeah. Harvard University was founded on this day as well. So that's where we get all those Harvard people from. If it wasn't for this day, there would be no Harvard starting. Birthdays. Joaquin Leaf Phoenix's birthday is today.
Right on.
Yes. Ben Harper's birthday is today.
Cool.
Julia Roberts, her birthday is today. Andy Richter. It's his birthday today. Jamie Gertz from Less Than Zero.
Lost Boys.
I used to love her. Yeah, Lost Boys too. I used to love her so much. Lauren Holly, she started on All My Children. You know.
I like her. You ever see Ford Fairlane?
Probably.
She plays his
She was an
secretary. What's his face? Andrew Dice Clay?
Oh yeah. She did a lot of
She was a model, wasn't
she was on All My Children, that's all I know. She played like a kid, and then she was a hooker, and then she got like really a real actress from another one from the soap. Daphne Zuniga, I never know how to say her name, from Melrose Place and other things. It's Bill Gates' birthday today. Talk about billions. Annie Potts from Designing Women. Ron and Dawn Galen, the Midwest U.S. Siamese twins from the Jerry Springer Show. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday.
Cool.
Yeah. I wonder who's older with Siamese twins. It's also, I don't even know how to say it. It says Bruce Jenner's birthday, but I said to my daughter, they're so politically correct with this Bruce, Caitlin. I said, wait a minute, it says Bruce Jenner's birthday. What do I say on the show? And my daughter said, well,
good luck with your murder.
Caitlin's birthday was just a few months ago.
I don't think that anybody...
it might still be Bruce's birthday.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, whoever that is, it's the birthday.
I know people that have spent their whole lives transitioning and facing adversity.
Yeah.
I don't think someone that just spends their bank account getting a new face should deserve a hero award.
Right, I agree. I do too. Telma Hopkins' birthday is today. She was from Family Matters and Tony Orlando and Dawn. She was one of the Dawns. I didn't even know that. Dennis Franz from NYPD Blue and Hill Street Blues. He's like just the ultimate cop. Randy Newman, Short People. It's so many birthdays today. Yeah. Jane Alexander. I actually had dinner at a table she was at one night. She's a great actress. Charlie Daniels, the singer. Cleo Lane. Leonard Starr, the comic strip cartoonist from Little Orphan Annie. Salk, who invented penicillin, and there's a school over here named after him. And Francis Bacon, the painter and sculptor.
Did he invent bacon?
He had nothing to do with bacon. And angels, people who passed away on this day. Baby Huey passed away on this day. I know. And Maury Amsterdam from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Leon Janney. He was an actor. He was Jim Matthews on Another World. I loved Another World. Constance Dowling. She was an actress of Blind Spot, but she died today of a cardiac arrest at 49 years old. And the last angel is Ben Barka, the Moroccan opposition leader who was kidnapped and murdered in Paris. I hate shit like that. Kidnapped and murdered. Could you imagine what that would be like? I mean, I just saw Law and Order, and that's enough for me. So, you ready to meet some people?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. We'll be right back.
What's that you say? Who and who? What's that you say? There's a quirky, cool new internet show featuring rising stars and living legends too. It's a life, fun time, and full of surprises.